Alrighty. First off, we've got I'd rather just start with the biggest match, fucking Dave Levan. It's only what, 2-3 days away now. 2 days away. 2 days away.
I'm gonna stay up for that.
Yeah, it's in Kiev, Ukraine. So I think they're 4 hours behind us.
Okay.
So it starts at like 8 p.m., which will be 12 p.m. for us, I think. And then they're going to go through all the, undercard matches. So.
Okay. So I reckon they're going to start about 4 a.m. over here. Mm-hmm. I've been told there's 7 matches. Is that right?
Yeah.
In total, or is that 7 matches prior to Dave? So there's 8 matches in total.
I think it might be 6 matches plus Dave and Levan. I saw them release
all 5 rounds, all WAF rules, mate. We're looking at like half an hour per match.
Yeah.
Yeah. So 3 a.m. basically.
Yeah. So match number 1, Ramsey Taiba from Lebanon versus Vlad Zizyak from Ukraine.
I'm not familiar with these guys.
Leonid Cyber, Valentin Bobrovich from Belarus. Azerfred Maharimov versus Javorg.
You're butchering these names.
I apologize because I know for a fact I'm butchering these names. Dmitry Ironov.
Oh, isn't he from? He's competed at Zloty, I believe.
Yeah. Right. Versus Yacheslav Sharagovic. It's like a Serbian or Croatian first name and then like a Polish last name. I know it's a pretty Serbian related name, yeah. Sergei Kalinachenko versus Georgi Asharoli from Israel.
Wait, Kalachenko? Did you say Kalachenko?
Kalinachenko.
Okay,
Sergei Kalinachenko.
It might be the wrong guy.
And then Dan Mosier versus Irakli.
Okay, here we go. We've got some names that we know.
And then Dave Levan is the 7th match. So,
that's right, because Kadecha and Hermes, Kadecha can't make it, so it was Trubin and Hermes, and Trubin can't.
Yeah.
Okay, so get ready in time.
Are you pretty consistent with your predictions, or has anything changed since we last spoke?
Nothing's changed.
So you still think, because from memory last time you said you think Dave could win?
Yeah. Mate, Adam Wilmot, the Angry Bird, put up a picture of Dave. Did you see it in the Natfit shirt, the red Natfit shirt?
I don't think that's recent.
If that's recent, he's like 120 kilos lean, right? Yeah. His forearms are bigger than his fucking head.
I could be wrong, but I swear that photo looks familiar. Like it's a recycled photo. I could be wrong.
I've never seen Dave's head look like that.
His head did look pretty big, didn't
it? Mate, he's like getting a fucking horn on the top of his head. Do you think it's fucking he's proper on the sauce for this match?
Oh yeah,
I'd fucking do it if it was
Levan. He always is, but he's look. If you're gonna take on Levan for the biggest match in history, almost,
you have to come to the party. You have to come.
Yeah. You can't come empty-handed. You have to come with the sauce. So, do you remember where the photo was posted?
I think on. Well, do you have Adam Wilmot on Facebook at all?
No.
That's right. I think I can get my hands on it. I just don't think I can get it right now. Hold on.
I found it.
Oh, you're a legend.
Yeah.
Fucking FBI over here. Yeah, that's the one. No, that has to be recent. That has to be recent.
I just swear I've seen Adam Wilmot pull that mug shot of his.
Bro, it probably fucking does it all the time.
I know. Can someone verify, is this a recent photo or is this a few months old? Or
can Dave please verify?
It's on Adam Wilmot's, it's on Adam Wilmot's Facebook page. So
if Dave is in that shape, if Dave is in that shape, I'm saying 6-0 Levan.
He looks
insane.
Look, the comments suggest that it's a recent pick. I'd love to. I hope it's recent.
Yeah.
But then I also hope it's not, so that he's secretly going to be rocking up bigger than that.
He's going to be just a fucking 160 giant.
Like if he, because do you know what Dave's, comp weight usually is? Is it around the 120 kilo mark?
I think so. Yeah, I've been told that.
I just want to see like a 315 pound, 140 kilo Dave Chafee.
That'd be way better.
Like,
yeah. Sometimes, look, weight's not everything. All right. Weight's not everything. But it'd be fucking pretty sick if he was up just like just sauce to the fucking gills.
Yeah.
It'd be mad.
Has he been eating his pancakes, Matt?
Yeah. Code word. Yeah. Code word pancakes.
So, okay. So I'm in two minds. I really can't decide because I don't want to sit on the fence and get a sore ass. So it is really hard to bet against Levan because we know how ridiculous he looks. But I want Dave to win, and something tells me he could pull off an upset. So if he does pull off an upset, I think the best Dave can do is 4-2.
Yeah.
But I don't think he's going to lose 6-0 in any facet.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be 4-2 either way or a 3-3. That's honestly what I see happening. If it's a whitewash, then I think it's going to be Levan's way.
Yeah, if it's a whitewash against Dave, as in Levan just 6-0's Dave, yeah, there's no one stopping Levan. I don't think anyone can.
If Dave can't, I don't think Michael Todd could. After
that's right,
speculated Devon could do something.
Yeah,
Dennis pretty much retired.
Yeah, Vitali's our only shot.
Yeah, I think just a rematch with Vitali is all we've got. It's going to be ridiculous anyway. Like,
it's just so much power. It's fucking raw power.
Yeah, there won't be this much raw power since Dave versus Dennis back at the 2014.
And Lupke's versus Dennis. That was just straight up.
Yeah.
Fucked.
But I reckon Dave versus Dennis in 2014 A1, there was more horsepower there because there was a stronger.
Okay. Well, so was it 2015 and 2014? Dave went over there and competed in the A1?
Yep. 2015 was when John beat Dave Chafee, I'm pretty sure.
Okay. And then, you reckon Dave was in better shape in 2014?
That's hard to say, but I know that in 2015 he just had wars. Actually, no, it was 2014 because Dave and Dennis had the wars, and then Dave versus John right after that, and Dave was just getting tired.
Yeah, okay.
So it was 2014.
Do you believe that was Dennis's prime?
No.
Okay.
It was close to his prime.
It was close?
Yeah.
Do you reckon?
I really do think 2018 Dennis was his prime, but in saying that, Dennis admitted that he wasn't peaked for his strength. He was training a lot of endurance for his Devon match, and he got sick the week out.
Yeah.
So that affected things. But I reckon if Dennis was able to come back healthy and put on a Levan match, we would have seen a prime Dennis versus Levan. No bullshit. Like, there's no way Dennis, if he was healthy, would come in any less than his best.
Yeah.
It would have probably been his last performance, but, obviously that didn't happen either. So it really is hard to see where everyone's prime is at, because all it takes is for someone else to come around and beat them.
Yeah.
And then it's like, oh, yeah, they couldn't have been in their prime. They got smashed by this person. But it's like, well, not necessarily. Maybe that other person was just ridiculous on the day.
Yeah, that's right. There's always those cases throughout, our
Michael Todd said he was in his prime against Devon recently, and then Devon smashed him. And then everyone looks at Michael like, yeah, he couldn't have been prime Michael Todd. But it's like, maybe
prime Michael Todd, and Neil Pickup has said this multiple times.
Yeah.
It was back in 2013. No, maybe a bit before that, maybe 2010 to 2013.
So that long ago, you reckon?
Yeah, I remember hearing something about Michael literally playing with all of them, and everyone ganged up on him at this one tournament. Now, I can't remember the tournament.
Was this when John
was there too?
Was this when John beat Michael Todd? Because there was a tournament where people ganged up on Michael Todd so that John could win at the end.
That might have been it.
It was when Michael Todd tried to press John. He tried to hook him, and he
Possibly,
he cracked the shits because the last one didn't look like a pin, but it was counted as a parallel. Yeah. I don't know.
That must have been it. Because
Michael Todd's leaner these days. When he versed Trubin back in like 2016 or whenever it was, he was bulky there, and he said he didn't feel healthy there, so he dropped a bit of weight. I don't know.
You can't keep that sort of that peak bulk strength orientated physique for very long. It's too much.
Yeah, correct.
Anyway,
let's get back on track. So, all right. So we can kind of argue that we think Dave is going to win or can win. Let's go Dan Mosier versus Irakli.
This one's a good one. What do you think?
I don't know. Like, I see Dan Mosier's just raw flash hit off the go, and I felt firsthand how strong Dan Mosier is.
Mm-hmm.
He's arguably going to be in a much better shape now. He's looking big. He's been eating his fucking pancakes. He's looking very big at the moment. And then you get Irakli, who trains with the best arm wrestler in the world, seated curling 110 kilos plus.
Yeah.
Recently lost to Sasho.
Yep. Do you reckon that was a close match? Or that was just a whitewash after round one?
Not a whitewash, but not close. It was somewhere in between.
Yeah, he had something. Irakli had something.
He did. Yeah. But I think what makes Sasho such a tough opponent is because he has such a short lever, it forces low hand top rollers or top rollers in general to have a lower stance.
Yeah.
They can't get quite as tight to their body. And once you're kind of stuck in against a hooker and you can't come out, like you're in just...
It's a danger zone for top rollers.
Because it's hard to transition into a hook or a press. You can't access...
you're out of your groove.
Yeah, correct. So
and like Sasha is fucking unrelenting when it comes to his side hits.
Yeah. Look, I'm going to say Dan Mosier wins.
Me too.
4-2.
4-2 is just safe. It's like almost sitting on the fence.
Oh, no.
You're fucking leaning on it.
Yeah. Fucking hell, mate. Getting a sore back, leaning against it. Yeah. I don't have enough data about the two.
Yeah.
To say that, one person's definitely going to win. Like, there's a lot of question marks about this match. Is there anyone that both of these arm wrestlers have versed?
All I can think of is, did Irakli compete at Zloty at any time in the last 3 years?
I don't think so. He's competed at WAF.
Yep.
But yeah, I'm not sure.
We're both going in blind here, but because we know Daniel and we've seen him and we can compare him to our locals. Almost. I mean, he came here in 2019, but I believe Daniel could get it. Yeah. And and when he puts his head to it, like for example, his Lottie performance.
I think if the match stops,
he did amazing.
Irakli's gonna win.
Everyone thinks that though. I reckon Daniel has a slow game too.
He does. He does. But the way that I look at, like, for example, Sasho, once the match stopped with Irakli, Sasho would win.
Yep.
He doesn't possess those same angles and power, I don't think, to really ruin Irakli's game. I think if Irakli can stop, he can really dig in deep and get that defensive top roll in and then come back. Because while Dan is ridiculously strong, he's quite flat-wristed in the way that he hits. So I think there is some room where he can be vulnerable to a low-hand top roller. Because the thing is, a lot of people, either try to hook or high-hand top roll against him. It just doesn't work. You've seen Blue low-hand top roll him. It doesn't really work. There's not a lot of holes in his game. You just have to be stronger than him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. For me, it's just question marks. If I had to bet my life on it, I'd pick Dan. But yeah, I can't confidently say one person wins over the other.
Mhm.
So let us know in the comments. What do you think? Who's going to win and why? Yeah. Oh, I want to talk about the event in Vancouver, Canada. That's happening, I believe, next month. Is it October or November?
I think you said October.
November 27th.
Okay, all right, my bad.
Matt Mask versus Artem Morozov.
Yeah.
And then Ryan Espy versus Georgi Svetkov.
Yeah, good matches.
Holy shit.
I honestly can't wait for Matt Mask to just go nuts.
I know.
On Morozov.
But the thing is, I wouldn't honestly count Morozov out. Like, he did destroy Arif in the left-handed super match not too long ago.
That's left hand. Oh, it's right hand we're talking, right?
Is it both hands, left hand or right hand?
It
doesn't say.
Look, I'm going to assume it's right.
If it's left-handed, I'd be more willing to back Morozov.
Yeah.
If it's right-handed, I have to say Matt Mask all day.
Absolutely.
Yeah. But Ryan Espy versus Georgie, I have to say Georgie all day.
Yeah.
He's huge. He's 200 kilos. He has some big, big wins on people. Yeah, you saw him toying with Lachlan Adair on the practice table post his Lottie. I don't know, man.
Yeah.
Ryan Espy is so big and strong, but he's still, like, when you look at the elites of North America, when you're looking at, Michael Todd, Devon, Jerry, all them sort of guys, Travis Bajan.
Yeah.
Ryan Espy's right there, but just not able to pin them.
That's right.
So, look, it could be a close match, but I have to favor Geordie. So
yeah.
Yeah. Also, just to quickly touch on it, I'm really disappointed that Hermes versus Alex Kadech is not happening anymore.
Yeah.
Made a trailer for nothing, Matt.
It's all right. It's getting views, mate.
That's it, mate. So yeah, something about he was something related to his citizenship. He wasn't able to.
He wasn't able to leave the country.
Yeah. So.
That sucks, man. He's such a nice guy from what I've seen.
Yeah.
He's like a gentle giant.
Yeah, he was recently on Aussie Arm Wrestlers show.
Yeah.
He's awesome.
Fuck. Anyway, well, Trubin's got it covered,
Yeah.
I'm back in Trubin.
Are ya?
Yeah.
I don't know. I think Hermes is going to come out.
Oh, fuck, here we go.
I reckon the practice champ is going to become the real champ. I don't know. Based on Hermes' performance against Trubin back at Zloty, was it 2016 or 17?
Yeah. I think it was 2016.
He surprised a lot of people with how he did. I do think Hermes' trajectory has been faster, more of a steep incline than Trubin's. Yeah. I really think Trubin's getting close to his limit, his potential.
Really?
I really don't think Trubin's going to get too much better over the next few years. I think he's getting close to his peak.
Fair enough.
Unless he decides to just go for Levan and just, yeah. So, yeah.
Yeah, full Levan.
Full Levan.
Just double your body weight in a couple of years.
Yeah,
just fuck it. Yeah. Why not?
Why not, Matt? Any other matches that we had to talk about?
I think North America's having a few matches.
Oh, sorry, we completely forgot about.
We also got Arm Wars in UK.
Yeah,
they just recently announced more matches. I think it was Giannis and why can't I remember his name? Jeff Hale. Yeah. I mean, we saw it at WAL not long ago.
Yeah. I have to say Giannis all day.
Yeah.
Like, I can't see Jeff Hale winning. I haven't gripped up with Jeff. I've gripped up with Giannis. I don't think Jeff's that strong.
Yeah, I don't either.
I think he's just going to get kept out of his groove. Giannis can hook. but he likes to stay in that kind of high hook, that defensive top
That's
roll.
right.
It's like a fine line between a high hook and a top roll.
Yeah.
He likes to sit in there. He was able to do it against, was it Tom Holland or?
It was Tom Holland.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
and speaking of Tom Holland, he's got a match with, I think, Mindaugas.
Okay. What do we think?
I think Mindaugas, man. I'm a big Mindaugas fan. I fucking reckon the way he arm wrestles, he can go anywhere, anytime. Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
He's so cool.
Yeah. So we have to save the best for last. We've got to represent our boy Derek Smith.
Fuck yeah.
Against
Derek all day.
Against Tom Nelson.
Yeah, Derek all day. And I'm not even being biased. I reckon Derek is going to fucking get it. I reckon Derek seems like he's gone full tilt with training.
He's looking
and seminars.
really big. Since we had Derek on the show, he's looking big.
He's looking strong.
How much does he weigh? Like 360 pounds, close to?
Yeah, he's fucking huge. I don't know the numbers.
Yeah,
I don't know.
It's hard because we haven't seen Tom Nelson pull. He's been inactive for a little while, quite a few years actually. He pulled at a comp a few months ago. Can't remember which one it was.
How'd he go?
He won. I think he won his weight class and then also did open weight category and won that. I think his hardest match would have probably been Luke Kint. So the competition wasn't amazing.
Yeah.
But,
it's still reputable.
Still reputable. But, Luke Kint's virtually a lightweight versus Tom a heavyweight.
I know. Yeah, that's what we're going to factor into that.
I don't have data on Tom, where he's at, because Tom is always elite. Probably his best win would be on Marcio Barboza at WAF.
Yeah.
But we're talking that level of Tom against that level of the elite back 5 to 10 years ago.
Yeah. Everyone's gone up. Everyone's gone person. Up. Yeah.
So if Tom Nelson thinks he can rock up in his old form and just go through Derek, I don't think that's going to happen. I think he's going to need to.
That's what Tom Nelson is coming off as, from the things I've seen. It's just he's too confident, way too confident.
Yeah.
He's not taking it seriously. That's what I'm thinking.
If it is true that he's not taking it seriously, or as serious as he should, then he's in for a mean shock.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, a wake-up call, because Derek looks ridiculous.
Yeah.
And he's a big, big dude. What is he, 6'7", 6'8"?
Yep.
So heavy, longer levers, pretty much a more genetically more gifted person.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to have to say, is it best out of 5?
I think it's 5.
6 rounds?
I think it's 5, this one. 3-1.
Yeah, I think 3-1 or 3-0 Derek's way.
Yeah.
If Tom wins, then I'll eat my own words and say he's back. Yep. Which cool. I do like Tom Nelson. He's a funny dude.
I love his natty posts.
Yeah.
They're fucking hilarious.
I know.
It's always complaining.
Kind of me as well. So
yeah. That's good.
All right. Anything else before we wrap up?
Did we speak about John Brzenk versus Paul Lynn?
No. Is that locked in, or was that just a theoretical match?
No, that's locked in.
That's locked in. Okay.
Yep.
So
I want to hear yours first. I'm waiting.
So with this match, I don't think Paul Lynn is going to be able to top roll John. I think if Paul Lynn wins, it's going to be in a hook. But Paul Lynn does prefer his kind of high hook to top roll.
It's a good analysis.
I think he's not going to be able to top roll as well as Chance could against John.
I believe Chance's top roll is, you can expose a lot of weaknesses on Chance's top roll. You're committed to one thing.
Yeah.
Like you're committed to all that back pressure, separated from your shoulder. It's like you can really take advantage of it as an opponent.
Yeah.
Paul Lynn, on the other hand, it's a secure top roll, and he's learning from Giannis.
He doesn't have a lot of holes, Paul.
That's right.
He's
I mean,
just an
we've seen his
all-rounded
matches.
strong guy.
Yeah, we've seen his matches turn into hooks in WAL.
Yep.
I believe you're right. They will fall into a hook,
Mm-hmm.
and I think Paulin will win in a hook because
Yeah.
John's hook is
His shoulder's not there anymore.
it's not. He's not the same.
No. So, and if this is best out of 5 again, I think it's going to be. So I think this is going to be even closer than Chance versus John. I think this is going to be a 3-2 either way.
I believe so. Yeah.
On principle, I can't not back John.
Oh mate, yeah.
But I know I really like Pauline. He's just a genuine dude and a badass.
He's
just a very hard person not to like. I still have to back John. I can't not back him.
Oh shit. Okay, I'm backing Paulin.
Okay, done.
Yeah, with like all respect to fucking all athletes.
Yeah,
you know, I'm not. I believe Paulin is just going to win.
Yeah. Okay. And then the interesting thing is we haven't seen Paul actually compete much in the last few years.
That's right.
Like
now,
he competed at WoW.
He competed at WoW and he reffed a comp. And I think that was it. And he pulled on the after table.
Yeah.
I don't see him pulling anyone.
He's pulled in a few, like, I don't know if they were regarded as state comps.
Okay.
He beat Dan Mosier.
That was an Arnold Classic.
Mm-hmm.
And that was in 2019.
Yeah.
That was a long time ago.
Yeah. I don't know. I just need to see him come out and put to use.
I have no doubts that he's training his ass off, and he's been training since.
I agree. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
that's one match I'm really looking forward to as well.
So when is this actually happening? Have they locked in a date yet?
Yeah, they've got a date.
Yeah.
I don't have the information on me.
Yeah.
That's it.
We're not arm wrestling news.
Yeah. I mean, we should be a bit more professional, but fuck.
Go to arm wrestling news if you want fucking
professionality.
Yeah, exactly. Right. Your professionalism don't come here, mate.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I reckon that's enough for today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bit of an update for you guys.
So let us know, out of all the matches that are happening, who are you most excited to see? What's your most favorite matchup, I should say? Who do you think is going to win? And let us know what's another match that we think needs to happen that hasn't happened yet, or that no one's talking about. There's a lot of arm wrestlers out there that deserve a shot. Like, for example, I think Pauline has a better shot against. I think Pauline has a better shot in top 8 than Dan Mosier does.
Hey, that's interesting. That's a good thought.
Yeah, like all these matches are great, but I still think there's potentially a few arm wrestlers out there that deserve a shot against X, Y, and Z. So let us know.
Give us some good matchups.
Yeah, cool beans. All right, I'm out of my beer, so I'm going.
Yeah, same.
All right, catch you guys. See you later.